Hello everybody, it's Foster and I'm back with another video. Today, I'm going to be talking about romance books and just giving you some, romance recommendations because I want to, I guess? I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, I'm just going to get into it and I hope you enjoy the video. Okay, so I have several books over here. And I have some more on my shelf, but I picked my favorites here. And the first one's gonna be really obvious, or the first two, I'm just gonna group them. But it's Better Than the Movies by Lynn Painter and The Do-Over by Lynn Painter. Better Than the Movies is like my all-time favorite book right now. Favorite book. We're gonna leave it at that. And The Do-Over is really, really good as well. These are, I think at the no. She's also written, Better Than the, not better. I'm sorry, my mind's stuck on that one. She also wrote, Betting on You by Lynn Painter, obviously. And I'm currently reading that one, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to recommend that one as well. But, Better Than the Movies and The Do-Over, I rated both of them 6 stars, so, you know, better than a 5-star. This one in particular, I think I still agree with this one, but yeah. So Better Than the Movies is about Liz, and her childhood friend moves back into town, and she's trying to win him over, and she's willing to do whatever it takes, include befriend her enemy, Wes Bennett. So that's this one. It's honestly really popular, I feel like, in the romance community, so if you want to learn more about that one, it's pretty easy if you've not already heard of it. And The Do-Over is about Emily, I think is her name. Yes, Emily, and she somehow gets stuck in a Valentine's Day loop, so she's just reliving Valentine's Day over and over and over, and somewhere along the line, you know, things happen, blah, blah, blah. But, like, what's gonna happen when they finally stop? Like, what's gonna happen when some good starts coming from the days, and then when the universe decides to stop doing the do-overs. So, yeah, that's The Do-Over, quickly summarized. It's also by Lynn Painter. These are 2 of my favorite books, and as I said, I'm reading Betting on You right now. I didn't think to bring it in here. No brain. But it's so far, it's really good. I'm really enjoying it, and I'll probably have it finished by the time I post this video. So yeah, so those 2 I will recommend to anyone, to be honest. Those are really good books. Did I just get a text? No, my phone's telling me it's dying. I don't care. This series is another one that I really love. I actually got my mom to read this one, and it's out of order. So, Love and Gelato, Love and Luck, and Love and Olives. To be honest, I've not actually read Love and Olives. I keep meaning to, but I keep forgetting. Love and Gelato is absolutely amazing. Love and Luck is absolutely amazing. I've read Love and Gelato twice, and I obviously really liked it. I think it was 5 stars. I think both of these were 5 stars. And so, Love and Gelato is about a girl who, her mom dies, and she goes to live with her dad, and she meets a boy named Ren. And somewhere along the line, a little bit of a mystery comes up. I'm not really going to tell you what because I don't want to give things away. But, so it's like, it's kind of, I want to say it's a mystery romance, but it's not like the Inheritance Games mystery romance, which is also another good book. It's not going to be in the video, but I do recommend you read that. So, yeah, like, there's a mystery to it, but it's not like a deadly mystery, if that makes any sense. So, yeah, I really do recommend this book a lot. As I said, I've read it twice. One of my favorite books. And I've not read this one, so I can't give you a summary. Love and Luck is about a girl and her brother, and the romance is not between the brother and the sister. They're in, like, Ireland for her aunt's wedding. I had to figure out what family member it was for her aunt's wedding, and they're not getting along very well, and the next thing I know, she knows she's, like, on a trip with him and his friend, and It's kind of, I don't know, I really liked it, but I can't remember that much of it. I read it a while ago. I really need to reread it, man. So that's all the summary I have for this one, but I really liked it too. I remember talking to my mom about it, but I don't remember what it's about. Much more than that without spoilers. I remember a certain scene right now, but irrelevant. Okay. The next one, you know how I said favorite book earlier? Well, I had to save a spot for... Do I want to say it? Like, do I want to say it? Or are we to that point? Is this a series or a trilogy? The second book too. I think it would be actually a trilogy, right? So technically I don't have to replace Keeper of the Lost Cities. This is my favorite trilogy. It is Once Upon a Broken Heart, and then the one in the middle is A Ballad of Never After, and then there's A Curse for True Love. All the books are 5 stars. They're absolutely amazing. They follow Evangeline Fox as, after she gets her heart broken, she seeks the help of the Prince of Hearts. Yes, and she goes to a different, she goes to the north and to go to this ball, and I don't know how to say stuff without spoiling it, but I love it so much. She's always believed in love and happily ever afters and stuff, and then she gets her heart broken, and then her life kind of gets ruined by Jax, but we love Jax anyways. And then he murders people and fixes it, I guess. I don't know. It's really, really good. If you've not read it, please go read it, because everyone needs to read this series, man. I need to get the second one, and I need to get this one, and I can't decide. So I have a paperback and a hardback, and I don't have the third one. So do I get the whole series in paperback or hardcover? I prefer reading paperback, but hardcover looks really nice on the shelf. Except it won't fit on my shelf. It's too tall. Yeah, I think I just solved my own problem. I'm getting paperback books. Okay. That series is really good though. Honestly, go read it. It's a fantasy romance. So it is a romance, so it does go in this video, but everything else I've recommended so far has been contemporary romance. And it's a fantasy romance, so it's a little different, but just read it. You'll love it so much, I promise. Okay. The next one is If You Want Your Heart Torn into a Million Pieces, 5 Feet Apart. I have read this twice as well. It's a 5-star read. I really actually liked the movie, surprisingly. So you know what? If you don't read, if you're not a reader, why are you watching this video? But if you're not a reader, watch the movie, okay? Because it's worth it. You will cry if you have a heart. You will cry. You will be distraught. But it's worth it, okay? It's so cute. So it's about Stella Grant and Will Newman, and they both have what's it called? It doesn't say on the back of the book, but they have a lung thing, and I really wish, I don't know how to pronounce it, so I can't, I'm so useful. They have a lung disease, and they have to stay 6 feet apart at all times, or else they'll it'll get worse. I'm so bad at explaining things. But, and then they kind of, fall in love, and they're they can only be 6 feet apart, and, oh, it's so cute. And I cried so many times. I was texting my friend about it. I should have called her. I was upset. I was texting my friend and my sister, and they had warned me before I started it, don't read that, don't read that. I had read it already before, though, so I was like, nah, I'll be fine. Evidently, I didn't have a heart the first time I read it, because I remember I cried, but I don't think I cried anywhere near as much as I did the second time. That was a few months ago. I think that was in February. It was not a good time, but you know, I'm fine now, except when I think about it too hard. Yeah. I'm fine. Anyways, the next book is, sorry, I keep getting distracted by my own bookshelf. The next book is Places We've Never Been by Cassie West. I feel like I've brought this book up multiple times, to be honest, and I do have the full, I read the whole thing on my channel, so if you're interested, you can go read it. I listen to it. The audio is really, really bad, but it's there. And my hair just made like a hat. Okay. It's like a Friends to Lovers, so if you're into that, I do recommend it. I recommended it otherwise, but like, it's about Nora and Skylar, and they were best friends as kids, and then Skylar moved away, and they kind of they kind of grew apart, obviously, because he was like really far away, and yeah, their family decides to pack up and go on a road trip, so they're stuck together for like 2 or 3 weeks, I think. And it goes so well. So well. You should I can't formulate words. Okay. My brain is going to the video I did with my sister, her describing books she's never read. This was one of them. You should go watch that video because it was very unhinged. But it was hilarious. That's the last book I have up here, though. Which is wild because I do have so many romance recommendations. But a lot of them... What am I looking at? A lot of them are on my Kindle or from the library. So, I don't know. I have some others on my shelf, but these are my favorites. And that one book that I haven't read yet. I really recommend reading all of these, honestly. And if you're concerned, I believe they're all... What am I saying? I'm tired. I need coffee. Anyways, I recommend reading all those books. They're all really great. I believe every book here was a 5-star read. And I feel like I'm talking to the wall or the bookshelf or behind me more than I'm talking to the camera, and it's starting to bother me a little bit. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, have a nice day. I'll see you in the next one. I forgot my own intro. I hope you enjoyed this video, outro. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.